We're going live.
Yeah, this is Vince Russo, and I am here to put over the Such Good Shoot podcast. That's right, the Such Good Shoot podcast. I'm here to put over Dozer, Shane, and Isaac. I would love you guys to check out their podcast, bro. They talk about everything wrestling, everything. They review old pay-per-views, old and new, Nitros, Thunders, you name it, everything wrestling they do. They hate Kevin Dunn. These dudes hate Kevin Dunn. But even worse than that, they have a resident cult member, a Cornet cult member, who I'd like to cut out a promo right here, right now. You, Isaac. I'm looking at you, Isaac. I'm cutting a promo on you, Isaac. Dozer, Shane, thumbs up. Isaac in the middle with the cornet nonsense. But I am here to put over the Such Good Shoot podcast. Check them out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, nobody's fucking watching because the link didn't fucking work on Facebook. The second I went live, I got a notification it didn't work, so no one's watching.
All right.
So
we'll sit here for a sec. Let's wait till the fans roll in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll wait till the fans roll in that aren't coming in.
Do we have a link now? Do you have a link for me that I can blast out?
I'm working on what I can live here.
All right. So while you're doing that, I'm going to do this. Ladies and gentlemen who are not watching, welcome to Such Good Shoot. Why, we are powered by Pro Wrestling Junkies. And I don't think I can keep up that level of energy for fucking another sentence.
Slam a fucking monster, do a beer, smoke some ganj, just sit and relax with us. You know what I'm saying?
Vibe with us, bros. So down below, we have our host who's doing some fucking badass tech wizard shit that I don't understand because I'm a chef. That's Dozer. Over here, to my, I guess this would be my right. I don't really know how this works because I'm kind of sick. But that's Shane. Shane's from Ohio, so we apologize for that. And me, I'm Isaac. And I will apologize for myself too, because if we do get canceled, it's definitely going to be because of me. But on a serious note, before we get started.
Hold on. This just in. It says we are live. I am viewing the stream now. And we're live.
Yeah, this is Vince Russo, and I am here to put over the Such Good Shoot podcast. That's right, the Such Good Shoot podcast. I'm here to put over Dozer, Shane, and Isaac. I would love you guys to check out their podcast, bro. They talk about everything wrestling, everything. They review old pay-per-views, old and new, Nitros, Thunders, you name it, everything wrestling they do. They hate Kevin Dunn. These dudes hate Kevin Dunn. But even worse than that, they have a resident cult member, a Cornet cult member, who I'd like to cut out a promo right here, right now. You, Isaac. I'm looking at you, Isaac. I'm cutting a promo on you, Isaac. Dozer, Shane, thumbs up. Isaac in the middle with the cornet nonsense. But I am here to put over the Such Good Shoot podcast. Check them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Pro Wrestling Junkies is proud to bring to you the 30-episode champions of the Pro Wrestling Junkies Tag Team Champions of the World. I know I fucked this up, and I don't give a shit. I'm your host, Dozer. Up there, we have Shane O'Mac. Over there, we have Isaac.
Hi.
To the moon?
To the moon. Let's get it on. So, this is our 30th episode. We are coming to you live from the Creaky Tiki Studios.
30.
The the backyard storage room of my place, Shane's bedroom, Isaac's living room. We're here for you. And before we get started,
it's kind of an open kitchen living room plan. It's
it's a great room.
Yeah.
It's a great room.
It is a great room.
Yes. So with all of this, we are going to start off. We're kind of reviewing ourselves tonight, but before we get into that, the most important thing, the highlight of the week. Shane, can you please give to us the Sheik of the week?
Yeah, absolutely. But before we get into that real quick, we did miss. Yeah, I was going to say we did miss last week when some rather horrible events happened in the world of professional wrestling. Obviously, this has been covered on many shows on this, but it hasn't been covered by us. And we lost Brody Lee. Just horrible. I can't say anything that already hasn't been said, and I think everybody feels the exact same way. Brody?
It really sucks balls. It sucks. It sucks. I'm gonna be honest for a second. I'm gonna not be an asshole, but it really sucks when you lose somebody that you admire in something that you love. Whether it's Chadwick Boseman dying, right, or if it's Brody Lee, and it hits even harder, I think, when everybody who had any encounters with him were unanimous in the realization and that he was a really genuine and caring and loving person. And with all the bullshit that we've been seeing, to lose somebody like that at this time is just hard, and it sucks, especially for wrestling fans, and even more so for his friends and family. So to that, I think we have to do a little bit of drinking.
To Brody.
Well,
this is why y'all got to get the hard liquor, because it's a hell of a lot faster to do a shot than a shotgun.
Yeah, but
and I haven't chugged it for a long time. I'm sorry. This is a disgusting way to open the show.
This is gross. I am.
All right.
Now that we've gotten the horrible shit out of the way.
Now that we've got the horrible shit out of the way, I have to make one other announcement. Due to some technical difficulties with our service provider, we will be unable to put comments on the screen tonight. I will be trying to monitor in the video chats and comment there, but I cannot put them on the screen. I apologize, as that is our normal thing. We're batting 1,000 tonight, people. Batting 100.
Dozer, and anybody says anything interesting, you got to let us know. Got to let us know what the people say.
And
I'll do my best.
Well, and here's the other thing is that we do actually have to get used to getting a little more verbal, because as people who are intimate with Pro Wrestling Junkies might know, we started a actual audio podcast channel. We got a Twitch stream that's going to be going up, and so you're going to be able to just listen to this. You're going to be able to drive around. You know what I mean? So you're going to be able to crack a beer, get behind the wheel, pop on good shit, shoot, and just go back into the good old days, road sodas and
Pro Wrestling Junkies and Shut's Good Soup do not endorse drinking and driving. Thank you, and have a great day.
Yes, we do not actually believe anything that Isaac says. Anything that he does say cannot be used against us in the court of law, and do not represent the opinions of Pro Wrestling Junkies or Such Good
Yes.
Well. But yeah, so any comments that are coming, we're gonna get it.
I'm going to try my best.
So just to get into what we were going to do before all of the sadness, I have the Sheik of the Week this week, and actually, it's something I feel like all of us can learn from, given recent events. And this is the only time we'll talk about that tonight. But the Iron Sheik has decided to try and make peace with Hulk Hogan. He said, I will lead by example. If the American people can follow and make peace with each other, and then I make peace with the Hulk Hogan. This is sad day, but together we can fix it, Bubba. I mean what I say. And then directly after that, he tweeted, Hulk Hogan, peace, Bubba. What you say, brother, at Hulk Hogan. Listen.
If Hogan can take the moment to try and not Hogan, if she can take the moment to mend the bridge, we all can learn from that. Mend some goddamn bridges.
And you know what, guys? I really hate to do this to us because I actually forgot to bring this up, but we did also lose Danny Hodge. As Brody Lee.
Well, lucky for me, I have whiskey on tap. So, to Danny Hodge.
Danny Hodge, who did live to, I believe, 88. So, here's to a healthy, long life. And thanks for all the rest.
Okay. So, now that that's out of the way, we have a comment from Wade.
Hi, Wade.
Where we got, damn. And we have a comment from, hold on here, Facebook's being stupid. Michael Derroke. Here's a question. If AEW came out during 2007 and some events still took place, would it not be better to have a pay-per-view focused on an AEW versus TNA? I don't fully comprehend this question.
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time. Start from the beginning.
Here's a question. If AEW came out during 2007 and some events still took place, I assume they are referring to your shirt, would it not be better to have a pay-per-view focused on AEW versus TNA?
Was there a TNA versus something else? Like I don't know much about TNA at this point because I at 2007 I was thoroughly checked out of wrestling and was fully focused on cooking in New York City.
I hadn't crossed the line yet, so I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure if you want to comment and
the answer is definite, absolutely. Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
Yeah, 100%. AEW TNA, let's go.
Let's do it. And honestly, I mean, if the question is, do you think that TNA roster of like the early TNA roster of 2007 versus the AEW roster of today would be awesome, then the answer is yeah, it would be fucking. There would be some.
Look,
shit. You would.
I'm calling it now.
The fucking Johnsons or whatever.
Upset victory right now. Calling it right now. Generation Me pinning the Bucks for the AEW championship.
Dude, Tim and
calling it now.
Did Tim and Pat Buck is Generation Me?
But on that note, so as I said, we're doing something. We're kind of like reviewing ourselves. We're doing that YouTuber-y thing, and I apologize to all our audio listeners, as this is not a very audio good format for our first audio episode. But we're gonna break down all the pay-per-views we have reviewed in 2020 and see where they fall on our great tier maker. I present to you. Hold on. We have an overlay issue.
Yeah, I see myself. That's true. It's all right. Yeah.
There we go. So if you cannot read that, the categories are Takeover at the top, Big Four, B Show, early 2010s TNA B Show. That's pretty low. And look, Ma, it's the Lethal Lottery.
Yeah, so we'll clarify where stuff is going for people who are listening. But yeah, this is going to be us talking about really this is the end of the year episode for us. It's episode 30, and we just want to take a second and we had been talking about creating like a top tier style list, right? A top gear style top gear style list. Ranking all the pay-per-views we watched, and this is a good place to start. So that's what we're gonna do. And I think at the end of the year, every year, we're gonna try and do this. So
yeah. So
you heard it here first. Probably
these down below are in no particular order. They're not in the order we reviewed them in on purpose. So the first pay-per-view on the list here is Payback 2020.
I might need a little refresher on a couple of these. I'm going to pull out my cellular device real quick and just go to Payback 2020 match card just to give me a little, reminder.
Oh, wait a minute.
The show was headlined by Roman Reigns defeating The Fiend in a no-holds-barred match.
We reviewed this, huh?
It was during...
and Braun.
Yeah, we did a double header. We were off for a couple weeks, and we kind of reviewed SummerSlam and Payback at the same time because it was like that was when WWE was like, okay, we have this Thunderdome. Let's cram like 30 pay-per-views in the month of August.
Yeah, wasn't that the match where Roman got hurt at the beginning and then he comes back kind of towards the end? Or am I just imagining that? What else was on this? Rey Mysterio.
I think this was the match that Roman came down halfway and signed the contract and ran down.
This was I didn't watch all of this for sure.
This is like
this was Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, this was like I think the main event I remember being pretty good, but I mean this has to be in like the early 2010s TNA show because I remember nothing about it at all. Like I don't feel comfortable with putting it in Lethal Lottery because I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely not Lethal Lottery bad, but Jesus Christ, fucking Bobby Lashley beats Apollo Crews, Big E defeats Sheamus. All right, Matt Riddle, King Corbin, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Bayley and Sasha, Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus Seth and Buddy, and then Reigns versus Bray Wyatt.
Look, I'm just going to say, given the amount of refresher we have needed on this card, I am going to say it's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, no, that this was the one where it was right after Reigns turned heel, and then Heyman has the contract. Yeah, because he runs down kind of towards the end, and then he just cleans house. Yeah. But yeah, this has to be like early 2010s TNA show because none of us remember anything about it. I mean, that's,
Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. It might even be Lethal Lottery bad because we didn't all even watch it to completion.
Oh, I kind of remember it now. I
definitely remember getting like, what the fuck is this? I'm not watching this. For me, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with putting it there, but if I actually watched all of Lethal Lottery, so for me, this is worse than that because I wouldn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I would never go back and watch it.
I distinctly remember this was one of your I'm not watching it just because I don't want to, though. Like, I'm pretty sure you watched like one match and then were tired, so then you just gave up.
Yeah, I got old man and said, fuck. But
you coordinated it.
But at the same time, to be fair, you are the oldest young man in the whole fucking world, so of all
absolutely.
the people that judge me, you're perfect because you completely understand what it's like to be an old man. Guys, check this out. And I'm going to just do what Shane does. I'm going to peel that curtain back for a second and talk about Shane as an old man because he spent like an hour bitching at us about being on a bus, which is like, or a bus station, which is like the ultimate old person move. And
dude.
There's a kid over here. He's got headphones on that are too loud. And
it was the station and the bus itself. I could have kept bitching, but I chose not to. The ride back was all right though, so we're all good there.
We heard less bitching about the ride back.
The ride back was not as bad, but that's because he
was seated next to a nun who gave him head.
Yeah, I wonder. See, this is the question, right? So on the bus ride over, were you with people from like Toledo, or were you with people from Columbus? And then I was
going to Toledo.
I know. I get
like
that. But
so
was the
I'm most
full of Toledans, or was it full of Colombians?
No, I'm pretty sure the bus was mostly full of Detroitians because that was kind of like the end of the line for like that cycle. And most people didn't get off in Toledo, and then the next stop was Detroit. So I figured it was probably Detroit.
Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense. And then on the way back, it was obviously people from Columbus.
Well, there was a ton of Columbus, and then it was on the way to like Huntington, West Virginia after that. So, but anyways, Money in the Bank.
What's the worst city in Ohio?
Oh,
all of them.
Oh,
no,
Lima.
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 What the fuck is a Lima?
Oh, dude, it's Lima to me.
I don't know. I didn't know that was is that even a city?
Yeah, absolutely, Lima. I don't know. There's some other
real city. There's like 4 of them.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna alienate my Ohio friends. How about we alienate people about Money in the Bank 2020 though?
Ooh, that is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I disagree. It was fucking entertaining.
It was entertaining as hell, and the rest of the card wasn't bad. You are so old man focused and angry about the Money in the Bank match itself.
Not even that. No. We can go micro. We can zoom right in, folks, to one segment within that match, which ruined the whole pay-per-view for me, and that was the fucking food fight.
So what I'm going
was one of the best fucking parts.
What I'm gonna say is that to me, this is a B show. I legitimately believe it is a B show.
So I believe it is a B show. And the Money in the Bank pay-per-view as a whole, if we went back to the days where the King of the Ring was kind of the 5th of the big shows, this would take the place of the King of the Ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the biggest B show of the year.
But this one, though?
Look.
I mean, I agree that, like, the Money in the Bank itself is in a way has taken the place of the Royal Rumble in how much the stakes it means something. You know, like in a way it means more than winning the Royal Rumble.
Well, also I agree, and it also there's more likely to be upper mid-card talent winning the Money in the Bank than winning the Royal Rumble anymore.
Yes, absolutely. The Royal Rumble has not been a place to like help make new stars.
No.
I don't see Otis or whatever winning the Royal Rumble. But all that aside, this Money in the Bank sucked balls.
The show itself did not suck balls. And they've definitely refined it more as they've went. Like their shows now, like their main roster, pay-per-views now are usually fucking incredible. And like those shows are much better than this. But I'll make my argument for it being a B show, and then I'll let you be angry about the food fight.
I'm done being angry about that.
Oh,
moved on.
But
yeah, I did my shtick. I'm good.
Yeah.
You do your
thing. I just thought it was like, especially for it being June, July, normally sometime in there, like in the time of the year we were in, having been going through the pandemic for, 6 or 7 months. March. Yeah, whatever. I can't math, but
dude, that's a good math you did.
Yeah, dude, I put us in October for some reason.
Lockdown started in March, but
yeah, whatever, dude. It shows you how much I remember. But
was,
it being
was Money in the Bank, like what was that the first?
It was cinematics? Yeah, it was close to the start of it, but like it was.
Oh no, because was the Undertaker AJ? Was that a
No, that was after. No, I think the Money in the Bank might have been the first cinematic match they did, because I remember us all watching it. Because that was maybe it was for WrestleMania. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but then this I think was the next one. But anyways, it was
the Undertaker match was the first.
Yeah, but cinematics. Yeah, that's what I said. Because it was at WrestleMania, and then I think this was the next one after. But they were doing their best with the in-ring stuff without having a crowd or really, figuring out the noise aspect and all of that, and without the Thunderdome and what I mean, all of that stuff. And then the main event was stupid and the finish was horrible and the wrong guy won clearly, but it was so fucking fun just to laugh and just get lost in the insanity.
My face hurt from smiling after that match.
Yeah, dude, you and me were the only ones who liked it, Dozer.
Yeah, I mean,
it was very enjoyable. Would I consider it like a 5-star Meltzer top 10 match? No.
No, it's like a 1 star. It's a horrible match.
It's a train wreck. You had to watch it. It was great. It's very much the same category as a Stadium Stampede.
Yeah,
but
except
we'll get to that.
Even more insane.
Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. Jesus Christ.
Well, so I think we're in agreement. It's a B show, despite Isaac. He wants to put it down with Lethal Lottery. Next, we have NXT TakeOver 31, which was headlined by O'Reilly.
I was going to say O'Reilly Balor.
Yes.
Yep.
Dude, yes.
There's
a reason why that category is called TakeOver. There's no arguments here. TakeOver 31, right?
Yeah.
Real quick, we're gonna talk about it probably next week, but like you guys should totally go watch Kyle O'Reilly versus Finn Balor from last night. Anyways.
Yeah, we are gonna talk about it.
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna do it. We just didn't have time because
Well, no, I was saying in case we decided to maybe do something else next week, and in case other events popped up or something. But
what are we gonna do? Review Armageddon 2005?
Yeah.
I don't even know if there was an Armageddon 2005.
It sounds like the right time. Let's see. Isaac, you wanna take the reins talking a little bit about that Kyle O'Reilly Finn match?
I mean, those dudes beat the fuck out of each other. They beat the fuck out of each other. It was
broke
awesome.
Finn's jaw.
It was awesome. I mean, they stopped the match early, and it still went like 40 fucking minutes or something.
Yeah,
28. Exactly.
30, 28 because he fucking broke his jaw, and they like excuse me, because it was a TakeOver main event, and it didn't go fucking 45 minutes, and that was because he got his shit fucking busted up.
Well, let's see. Yeah, you had Damien Priest versus Johnny Gargano, which was awesome. There was Kushida defeating the Velveteen Dream, and Kushida's first really big win on NXT.
That was a really good one because I fucking love Kushida, and it was awesome getting to see him in NXT. And goddamn, dude, I mean, can we just forget anything outside of the ring for a second, and just those two together were awesome. And Velveteen Dream was awesome, and Kushida was awesome, and yes, fuck Velveteen Dream, but yes, that was great. That was a great match. That was one of the best of the night.
Yeah, and then you had the artist formerly known as King Cuerno defeating Swerve Scott for the Cruiserweight Championship, which was typical, really, really good, NXT Cruiserweight stuff.
Fun, yeah.
You had Io defeating Candice, which is always, always, always great. Those two have
Io.
That was such a good match too, and it was almost 17 minutes.
Yeah,
of just pure fucking just great wrestling.
Yeah, and then Finn defeating Kyle O'Reilly in a New Japan match in the main event. Yeah, it's got to be in the best. There's no other place for it.
Well, that brings us then to NXT in your house.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Okay, guys. This pay-per-view is the pay-per-view that actually gave me hope that wrestling post-COVID without the crowds could work.
Oh, that was the one that was main evented by Io, Charlotte, and
Rhea.
Oh yeah, and then there was the Gargano Big Keith match where he got pounced through the plexiglass. Oh,
yes. So it started out with Mia Yim, Shotzi, Tegan Knox, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Rachel Gonzalez in the 6-woman tag match, right? Which was
good.
fine. Which was fine. It went into Finn Balor, Damien Priest, which was fucking a great short match. And I remember like Priest looked strong as hell, but Finn still won. And fucking then it was Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano, and it had that whole fucking thing with Johnny starting in the house and going out and fucking
trying to run away.
Trying to run away
with the doorbell cam. Yep.
Yes, and it was just like, okay, if you're gonna do cinematic shit, like this is good, like this is like entertaining.
Yeah, and then there's also the pounce from hell, like I said, through the plexiglass, which was incredible.
Amazing. Yeah, and then Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and that last champ's back lap ball, which was bullshit. Remember the fucking headlights?
Oh yeah,
that fucking what's his name? What's his face shows up and throws
Dexter Lumis,
Kyle O'Reilly and shit in the trunk of his car. It was, and I just remember being so angry because I hate driving at night and having bright lights fucking behind me, and that's just what it felt like the whole match. And that was the one thing that drove me nuts about that whole thing. But then it was Carrion Cross versus Tamasu Champa, and he fucking like submitted Champa in like 6 minutes, and it was crazy.
Are we talking about the same pay-per-view?
Yeah. And then Io Shirai defeats Charlotte and Rhea.
Not gonna lie, my Wikipedia was on the wrong page.
Okay, I was like, yeah.
So
yes.
You know,
we're already drinking a lot because we slammed it.
You know, with you saying it like that, I almost want to put it at the top end of the big four because that cinematic match was bad. I understand why they put Tomato Cheddar versus Karrion Kross on the show, but the fact that it was like a 7-minute squash match and like it did what it needed to, but like for being on a takeover, it didn't feel like it belonged. And like
but it did. But like the thing is like for me at least, like it was so impactful because it is a takeover, right? And it is Tommaso Ciampa on takeover, which is like no matter what, it's gonna go 40 minutes. And the fact that they had Karrion Kross come out and do that in under 7 minutes, submit him like that. Fucking like it's like Brock Lesnar. It was like it's like a Brock Lesnar beating Taker moment where you're just like, holy shit. And for me, like the impact of that alone was like it should be in the takeover tier, but main event, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I would not argue with you if that cinematic match wouldn't have been there because the cinematic match didn't feel like it belonged. Even though it was fucking weird, the Loomis and Trevor, the artist formerly known as Trevor Lee, their match, like the Weird House of Horrors match. That show was so bonkers anyways, it kind of felt like it belonged. It was so fucking weird and off the wall, but like the characters themselves made it work. Where like the backlot brawl was Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream with the headlight. I think that's what puts it in the big four because that was so just not good. Like
you know what, that match was fucking terrible. But the only reason I want to argue for it being in top tier is, as I said at the beginning of I was talking about it, is that it was the one pay-per-view that gave me hope for the cinematic matches as far as like the whole pay-per-view goes. Not like that match itself, but the fact that you could do a pay-per-view without a crowd.
Yeah, of great quality. Dozer, why don't you throw it up there? He let us put money in the bank in the B show tier, so we'll
easy enough.
And like I said, like nobody hated that fucking stupid backlot brawl more than me.
That backlot brawl fucking sucked.
It was bullshit. I remember watching it and I just fucking Jesus Christ.
Well, that brings us to the most recent pay-per-view, TLC 2020.
Dude, TLC to me, dude, I think it's a big four. I mean, there are certain places it slipped up, but man, when it was good, it was so good. KO and Reigns, Drew and AJ. Oh,
they were on the ball.
It was, yeah, that is. I mean, for especially like what we've been getting from post-COVID, like it doesn't get too much better than that. Like,
dude, that show.
No.
That show was better than like, especially in like 16, 17, 18, like that 3-year stretch. That was a better show than a lot of like the B tier shows with live crowds from that time.
And with the Firefly Inferno, they finally figured out how to do a cinematic match, but make it feel like it was live.
It also was. I mean, and of all of that, okay, let me just look at the cards. So it started with Drew Mack with AJ Styles. My only issue with that match was the Miz cash-in I thought was done poorly, but they've retconned it, and we didn't need to retcon it, but whatever, it is what it is. That match, though, up until that moment, and even after you realize that it like wasn't just going to be a cash-in, like, and there was some drama and tension, it got a little bit more interesting. But that was a great match. The Sasha Banks Carmella match for me was fucking incredible because like I didn't think Carmella had that in her.
Oh yeah,
and it was like just like, you know, and Sasha, of course, you know, but like Jesus Christ, that was fucking awesome. And like I've never seen Carmella look so good. That was when Hurt Business won the tag titles.
Go, yeah.
Huge. Asuka and Charlotte. So Charlotte came back. That was a stupid moment, but also at the same time, Charlotte's awesome. You can't hate the wrestling in that match. It was a good match. Nia sucks. You just have to feel bad for Shayna Baszler to be fucking put in that position from... I mean, because she is, to me... Oh, hi. Am I all alone in here now? Oh, thank God. I got scared. I was like, whew. Hi.
Yeah, don't give him the illusion of that much power. You don't know what's gonna fly.
I got legit. I got like a little nervous there. I was like, okay, it's just me, guys. I'm gonna wait in for you.
No. You were doing all the talking, so I was trying to make you a little bigger, but
well, I was just going through the list. So it was Asuka, Charlotte, Nia, fucking Shayna, and then Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and then Randy Orton set somebody on fire.
Yeah.
I
mean, it just
great pay-per-view though.
Yeah, I mean, I remember us all just agreeing at the same time. Like we're like, oh, that was fucking good. Like,
yeah,
okay,
and it was good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, that shit was crazy. He RKO'd a fucking Burning Fiend.
Oh yeah, no, that was great. Like, and that match was fine once the fire got started, up until the point where he literally burned him alive. The RKO on fire was sweet.
You know what though?
Man, how much I wish we would have said something to IRS about that.
In the end, though, the more like maybe it's just because I've got a nice buzz on, but like I wasn't upset when fucking Kane and Paul Bearer set Undertaker on fire in the casket.
Yeah, but that's Taker, and this is the Fiend who needed a win.
I know, but at the same time, like it was kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely a visual, and everyone talked about it a bunch, so it did what it needed to do.
Goddamn, dude, the RKO to a burning fucking...
Yeah, I think they should set more people on fire and then let Randy Orton RKO them. Yeah, you'd start with Mojo Rawley over and over again.
Like, dude, if you just did like a Tuesday show, it was like 30 minutes.
Tuesday Night Titans.
A Tuesday night, like fucking Randy or RKOs, and it's just like 30 minutes of Randy Orton setting people on fire and RKOing them. Dude, it would fucking beat every other goddamn wrestling show in the business.
All right, boys, let's move on, or we're gonna be here until 1 a.m.
Let's make this simple. The next one is Starrcade 91, the Battle Bowl, the Lethal Lottery.
Takeover.
I was the only one who finished that thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, fuck that goddamn show.
I finished it Eventually, oh god, it was bad.
Horrible.
Dude,
We didn't even review it. It was so bad, but it needed.
I
to be
love the
improved.
idea. I think the idea is incredible, but the way they did it, not good. First TNA show.
Ah.
Oh, dude, it's the Lethal Lottery level, man. The Johnsons, you had fucking Jimmy Wang Yang dressed up as Flying Elvis. Dude, it might be worse than the actual Lethal Lottery. I would put it down there because there was nothing that could redeem that show at all. Like it was all bad.
Yeah, it was just bad. I'm not even gonna
Like-
look at the goddamn card because it
No,
At least
no.
the Johnsons.
The midget left us, so we'll drink to the midget.
Oh yeah, at least the
I'm the one who's supposed to say offensive shit.
At least the Lethal Lottery had Cactus Jack and Abdullah
Yeah.
fucking around with each other.
And
Which
Stone
was
Cold
bullshit.
was in there.
Yes.
Ringmaster.
Yes.
No.
No. Stunning.
Stun. Oh, this was stunning. Yeah, you can tell I didn't actually watch it.
CW, dude.
One Night Stand, baby. I don't know. It's either Big Four or Takeover, and I'm kind of
What's your okay? Let me ask you a question. What's your favorite pay-per-view of all time?
probably One Night Stand 2005.
Isn't that what that is?
There's a very close fact that two of us hold this pay-per-view in very high esteem.
Yeah, and it's a great paper. There's a reason. It's a great pay-per-view.
Put it above In Your House, but below 31. It's not that good to me.
No, but like for what it is, dude. Like, yeah, it wasn't the best, but like, dude, it was one of the most genuine and entertaining pay-per-views.
Oh god, that Rob Van Dam promo in there. Whew.
Paul Heyman shit, just like the.
Dude, the commitment to showing what ECW was actually about, which wasn't always blood and guts, and that's the bottom line. You had that great opener with Jericho and Lance Storm, which was like the last time Lance Storm wrestled, I think. Like, and then you had the next match, which was the three-way dance with Guido and Super Crazy and Tajiri, and as the show went along, you had all sorts of cameos and other matches. You have maybe one of my favorite matches of all time, which was Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka, just repeatedly bashing each other with chairs. It just
crazy ass dive.
Yeah, dude, the dive from hell. And then the main event, which is just overbooked shit show that somehow works. Like,
you mean an average AEW show?
Hey, yo. I will drink to that.
But yeah, you're right. It's Takeover level. It really is the best.
It was fucking awesome. I have watched that pay-per-view more than I've watched any other pay-per-view, including the ones I've been to.
I don't think I've ever, other than like Bad Blood 04, like when I was a really little kid, I don't think I've watched the two pay-per-views I went to. Anyways, sorry.
I've watched them, but they're manias, so.
Yeah, I've never.
And I don't think I've watched the other ones I've been to. I think I've been to a Night of Champions. I don't think I've rewatched that.
Yeah, I was at a Money in the Bank, maybe like 2016, the one where Sheamus won.
No, sorry for your loss.
What time is it? It's 10:45. We're in good shape, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a pay-per-view, but I have seen two strippers bang each other with a double-ended dildo.
Oh, Jesus, Isaac.
It was awesome, dude. No, and I got paid for it, dude. True story. When I was in college, I was a bouncer for strippers that would do like private.
I regret to inform you, Isaac has been removed from tonight's stream due to technical difficulties.
And they would do cocaine in the bathroom.
Yep, nope. Send him again. Oh.
So on that note, we got to talk about Backlash 2020 with the greatest match ever.
So I'm gonna bow out of this one for a couple reasons. Mainly because I was very, very under the influence when watching it, and I was so mad at it at the time that I didn't really give it give it a shot. I've been told to go back and watch The Greatest Match Ever again, and I'll probably like it more than what I did. But yeah,
Yes.
this show is a blur. So you guys can put it wherever.
The show itself was not great.
No, it wasn't.
They the fucking ninjas.
Sure.
Oh, you had to remind me of those goddamn ninjas.
What was it? It was Backlash, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that was the Street Profits versus the Viking War Raider experience.
Shane, you ain't backing out of shit, motherfucker. You's in this motherfucker to finish. All right. The greatest match ever. The match itself, if you watch that in isolation of the pay-per-view, it's great. But are we reviewing?
No, it's the whole pay-per-view.
Are we reviewing matches? We're reviewing.
It's the whole pay-per-view getting on our leaderboard here.
All right, so let's talk about the pay-per-view. Let's talk about
it. Sucked.
Bayley and Sasha versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and the Iconics for a triple threat tag match that was under 9 minutes.
Look, they have since removed the Iconics as a tag team as they're trying to make the women's tag team division more a thing, so fuck them. Bottom of the barrel.
Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, that was the match because he wouldn't stop making fun of Jeff Hardy drinking. Okay,
well,
so
isn't this where he ran over Elias, which became a thing yet again recently? Because, oh fuck my life, bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, and then what? And then it was Asuka versus Nia Jax with a double count out.
Well, it's the only way to have a Nia match end without Asuka ending in a brutal career-ending injury.
Getting hurt. And then it was Braun Strowman versus The Miz and John Morrison in a handicap 2-on-1. This shit is garbage. This is straight garbage.
This is like...
I remember the only good thing was the Randy Orton, because by the time he got to that, everything would have been so bad.
You can't put it in the Lethal Lottery though, because it had that main event. The Lethal Lottery, only thing belongs is that a show with nothing good. I would put this at
bottom of the barrel as of early whatever
TNA B show.
Yeah, it's definitely a TNA B show.
Okay,
but go back and watch just that match, because it really was an incredible wrestling match, and they did a pretty good job of doing a cinematic match out of it.
Other than the fact that it hurt Edge.
On reshoots, because fuck them.
Yes.
Pro wrestling is built around not reshooting shit, and they reshot shit.
But forget the reshoots for a second. Like they're doing that now because they can. But like that was the first cinematic match that they did that didn't feel like a cinematic match.
Yes, you are correct. But that brings us to Double or Nothing, the Stadium Stampede. I don't remember anything from this pay-per-view other than the Stadium Stampede.
Here, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Nothing. Okay, so Double or Nothing started with what was it? It was the Brian Cage, Darby Allin, Colt Cabana, Cassidy. It was a ladder match, right?
Oh yeah, and he almost kills Darby Allin multiple times.
And Cage wins. It was like a half-hour match. Who else was in it?
Joey Janela was definitely in it.
Sky,
Jelly,
Jimmy Havoc.
Oh yeah, remember when he was in AEW?
Luchasaurus. I just remember it being kind of a mess.
Yeah, it was all over the place, but I remember
it was like just.
Yeah, but the Darby Allin death bumps, I think, saved it for all of us. I think I remember all of us being very happy with that.
We liked it for Darby. I am seriously looking at the card, looking at the whole middle of the card, going, "What the fuck was there?"
Here, hit me with some of them.
Okay, so after that, we had MJF versus Jungle Boy,
that match was really fucking good.
Which was really good.
It was really good, but I don't remember it.
I actually do remember really liking that one, because it was like it was a wrestling match. Oh, and
I spent $60 on this shit, and I don't remember most of it.
Drinky, Nat Turner.
MJF took that spike Ron on the apron, right?
Shane Drake. And yes. And it was a great match. It was like 17 minutes. And it was the one like wrestling match that was awesome on the pay-per-view. It was like a real wrestling match. And even Jim Cornette liked it.
Yeah. So what? Hit me. We don't have to talk about it. Just hit me with another couple, so that way I can.
Cody versus Lance Archer. Chris Statlander versus Penelope Ford. Dustin versus Perfect 10.
Oh, and that was the bullshit one.
Hikaru Shida versus Nyla.
No. That was the one. We're going back to Dustin versus Shawn Spears because that was the match where they first started really just burring the fuck out of Shawn Spears. That was the one where he wore the Shawn Spears underwear and all that bullshit.
Had Arthur Anderson on his dick.
Yeah, I don't see that.
That was bad. That was really bad.
Yeah, and then the Stadium Stampede, right?
John Moxley defeated Brody Lee.
Oh, and that match was fucking awesome. That was the really violent one.
Yeah, that one was the one where he almost killed. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. He really almost hurt Brody Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really good. And I like the Stadium Stampede.
Power bombed him through the fucking ramp.
Yep. I think that
was a good match. The Hikaru Shida Nyla Rose was decent.
To me, this was a B show that was better than Money in the Bank by like a lot.
Excuse me. Yes, it was better than Money in the Bank.
No, that's the Big Four dozer. We're not up
that
on
good. Not that good. Yeah.
I'm drunk.
But it was better than Money in the Bank. And Nat is still here, so we should still drink it.
No.
Whatever.
We're going to talk about Capital Combat. That's what we're going to talk about. A pay-per-view I enjoyed more than I thought I would.
Return of RoboCop.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the full name. Capital Combat 1990 Return of RoboCop, which they repeated 1.5 million times throughout the show.
God, it was so crazy. It was just like, go watch RoboCop on TBS.
Oh yeah, Norman the Lunatic.
It was a crazy fucking.
Oh yeah, Teddy Long was out like 6 times.
65 million Teddy Long appearances, and he got his like two pieces of his hair cut off.
Tom Zank.
Hey! Talk about a man who doesn't age. Teddy Long looked the same in that match as he did when he came out on Raw last on Monday.
Yo, I'm gonna
be
honest,
bro.
The only thing that was even remotely good about this show was Doom versus the Steiner brothers, and that was incredible.
But you know what though? It was entertaining, and it was more entertaining than anything on that bottom list. And for me, Payback.
This whole pay-per-view was more entertaining than most of the modern shit. And that is sad as hell.
And that's
I'm totally
pay-per-view. I liked it more than Money in the Bank.
I mean, I'm totally okay with it being an early 2010s TNA B show at the top. I'm not going to argue with that at all.
Definitely be at the top of that, but I personally enjoyed it more than Money in the Bank.
I think it's a solid B show. I think it's right below.
You guys are out of control.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
I'm in agreement. I like this fucking show.
That's fine. I'm not arguing.
I mean, it was stupid, but goddamn, there were some moments in it that were just like pure wrestling fucking.
I hear you texting.
Oh no! I'm looking up Extreme Rules 2020, so that way I can have a good idea of what we're getting into because I don't remember again.
And I was fucking lost on the pay-per-view. Nothing more needs to be said than there was an eye for an eye match.
Oh yeah!
Oh god, Extreme.
It was the horror show at Extreme Rules. Yes.
It's shit.
Yes.
It's complete utter shit.
Yes. Let me just see if I remember.
I mean, that's kind of where you're wrong, sort of. Because Asuka versus Sasha, ending, other than ending in a no contest, was very good. The Seth Rollins Ray match was fine, other than the stupid fucking stipulation. I remember Bailey versus Nikki being pretty good.
Wait a minute.
Cesaro,
Okay, so
yeah,
looking at this card, so it started with Cesaro Shinsuke, and they beat New Day Kofi.
and that match was
It was-
fine for a tables match.
But like, you just look at the card, and like the card
Yeah.
itself is actually decent. Seth
Oh, yeah, they had that.
Ray, Bailey versus Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, Asuka versus Sasha. Yeah, you know what?
It's a B show.
Up until wait a minute.
The Wyatt Swamp fight, dude.
Yeah, up until that.
Yeah, because like
Wait, was this?
I don't even fucking remember that match happening.
Yeah, I did not like that one, but the Drew McIntyre Dolph Ziggler match was good.
Was way better than it had any right to be.
Good, and Asuka was fucking incredible. I remember that match being incredible.
Those are still not big four.
Even though it ended.
Oh no, I
but yes, it was high end B show for me, if not low end Big Four. But I think because of the bullshit with the eye, like one of the many times that they kind of did shit that like, because Rey Mysterio has an eye again. Is he still on TV?
Yeah, he's on SmackDown.
Is he have an eye now, or is
no?
he
He still has a blacked out.
Oh, guys, I didn't even. All right, cool. Yeah, no, keep going. We're gonna keep going.
December to dismember.
Oh, dude, it's just in the look. It's the lethal lottery. It's right there. That's all that needs to be said. It's just really the worst ever.
Is it better or worse than TNA's first pay-per-view with the dancing girls? And
I would argue it's worse simply because this had fucking Vince McMahon money behind it, and it was that bad.
Okay.
What is it? December?
Yeah, December to dismember.
Sorry, I was busy putting on my Rey Mysterio mask that doesn't fit me.
Survivor Series?
Survivor Series 2020.
2020 Survivor Series. All right, let's see what's going on here. I don't remember this.
I remember it being pretty decent.
Drew versus Roman was like extremely good. New Day versus Street Profits was like really good. Sami versus
if it doesn't reach Big Four, being one of the Big Four.
Sami versus Bobby was more entertaining than I had any right to be. I legitimately think it's a Big Four show.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't think I watched this, guys.
We reviewed it.
We did.
You were on the show.
Did I watch it though?
I probably not.
Isaac.
What? No, but seriously.
Isaac, I think you're the Iron Man. I think you're the only person who has been on all 30 episodes.
Yes, I am. I am absolutely Iron Man of the show. I've definitely been on all 30. Although you've been on all 30 technically. You just didn't say anything the last episode because you would have gotten in trouble if you'd kept talking. But I literally do not remember. Wait a minute. Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn.
I said that.
I do remember that match. Okay, you're right. I did watch this, and I didn't like it.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. Like, especially for it being this year.
Oh,
Isaac, you liked it. I remember you talking about how much you liked it.
I did?
I
Yes.
think Shane and I watched this together, actually.
Yeah, you're just manufacturing hating shit. You're so old. That's what my grandparents do. They just wake up and decide they don't like chicken anymore.
It's in my head.
Oh, mine are dead.
Yeah, I don't remember this one. See, I think I started not liking it. Okay, no. Okay, you're right. The Street Profits New Day was a good match.
Remember, it's because Sami just kept on trying to run from the Hurt Business, and they kept on like blocking him in. And then Drew Mac versus Roman was just Big Hoss Central. It was like the Vince McMahon.
Sasha versus Asuka.
Oh yeah. She took that sunset bomb off the apron.
Yes. Okay. And then you had Team Raw versus. It was the thing is, it's Survivor Series, and I hate Survivor Series matches. And the Survivor Series matches did suck.
Yeah.
They did.
They
suck.
always suck.
But the Roman versus Drew was a really
Yeah.
good match. Okay.
I think it's big fun.
You're right. It is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm fucked up.
That's fine.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake, and sometimes when men make mistakes, we apologize for it. So
I was pointing at War Games, and then I was going to do this.
War Games. War Games.
Yeah, it's a takeover.
I fucking love War Games. It's fucking awesome.
This was the one with the little tank, right?
Yes, with the tank, and then the main event was.
So you know what's funny? I actually have my notes from that episode right here.
Yeah.
And it was the longest entrance ever with the tank, and I remember saying, "I want a tank scooter for my son." And the war game concept is dumb. We're destroyed. Oh, Destroyer, the Dakota Kai Destroyer on Ember Moon.
Yeah, and then the main event was Pat McAfee and Goons versus Undisputed Era.
So good, and Ember Moon is in a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, and then they had. Yeah, that was. They also had Damien Priest versus Gargano versus. Can't remember what his name was. The dude who kind of randomly won and then proceeded to lose. The super smiley guy.
Io Shirai and the trash can.
Yes, but yeah, Takeover War Games was incredible. It deserves to be up there as always.
I mean, here's I remember this note and this I think this match was messy, brutal, dangerous, hard hitting. And I loved it. Yeah, no, this was a great one. Tomato Cheddar versus Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, yeah, they beat the crap out of each other, and Thatcher's ear started bleeding.
Yes. Oh, my God. Incredible. The nasty DDT from the ropes. 4-star. I remember giving it 4.5, I think, by the time we actually did the show. Then there was the Dexter Loomis with the fucking stupid strap match.
That was great.
Yeah, except for the fucking stupid hood that he kept fucking putting back on. Anyway, whatever. Gargano, Damien Priest with Leon Ruff. Sorry.
Leon Ruff.
Leo
Rush, different, small.
Sorry, all the same thing. But yeah, no, that was a great pay-per-view.
On to a not great pay-per-view, though. Lockdown 2010?
2009.
All right, I think it definitely belongs in early 2010s TNA-B show.
Yes.
Oh, but it was one of their big four, but oh god, it was bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was so bad. Yeah.
Mick Foley won a championship on this shit.
Oh god, was that Foley Sting?
Yes.
Yes, in a cage.
Yeah, the only thing like the couple good things were that LAX versus the Machine Guns versus, was it like Naito and somebody else from New Japan?
Yeah. When Danny Bonaducci is considered a highlight of your show,
what? The more we talk about it, the more I really think it deserves to be the top of the bottom. Honestly, I don't think it belongs even in the TNA B team.
That I'm not going to argue.
And the more we talk about it, and the more I think about it, it was really trash.
Look, it involved me driving in Temple, Philly at night, which is something you don't do if you are of my complexion. So, yeah.
He's talking about Italians.
But on to something else that's also going to be in the it's the Lethal Lottery, the Wrestling Classic.
Oh, dear God, this shit was bad.
187 matches that all went anywhere between 10 seconds to 2 minutes apiece. Nothing made sense. None of it mattered. Nobody cared.
The Dog won.
Yeah, it is the worst of 80s pro wrestling.
I honestly think it's worse than the December to Dismember.
Oh, I agree, because at least December to Dismember.
Let me adjust this shit. Lethal Lottery is still the worst. We didn't review it because it was so bad.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole thing, and
I'm not saying you didn't watch it. I watched the whole thing.
I
it
reviewed
was
it.
So
it was
bad.
Trash.
SummerSlam.
But yes, oh my god, the wrestling classic was awful.
Oh,
SummerSlam this year. What was SummerSlam this year? I don't even remember.
Bailey. I'll let you know real quick. Bailey defeated Asuka in a SmackDown Women's Championship match. The Street Profits defended their titles successfully against Andrade and Angel Garza. Mandy Rose defeated Sonya Deville in that pretty good no DQ loser leaves WWE match. Seth defeated Dominic in that match that was way too good. Like it was way better than it had any right to be. You then had Asuka coming out and then defeating Sasha Banks for the Raw title. Because remember, they made her pull double duty. That match was incredible. You had Drew defeating Randall in a Randall match that he kind of cared about. And then you had The Fiend killing Braun Strowman in a Falls Count Anywhere WWE Universal Championship match. That was pretty okay from what I remember.
Yeah, B show maybe, but I guess
I was
technically a big four, but I think it's top tier.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's a B show.
It was not very good. Now, am I missing? Are we missing one? What's this next one?
This is Great American Bash 2000. This is Sting on Fire off the Tron.
Okay, so that should be top tier because
Did we actually review the show, or did we just review the Human Torch match?
We actually went back and reviewed the whole show in our first episode.
It was incredibly bad. But no, we're definitely missing at least one because didn't we review that fucking what was the goddamn shit? I could not even begin to finish it. It was the boring ass, slow ass Roman Reigns versus
Hell in a Cell. and then we're also missing stupid ass, dumb ass Jim Crockett bullshit ass cup.
Oh dear God, we are. That was one of our lost episodes.
Cups.
Yeah. All right.
I went through everything, and that was a lost episode. So we will put that in right now. We'll do it live.
We're doing it live.
We're putting Great American Bash
live.
Bottom of the barrel. It sucks. I think Hell in a Cell deserved like a B show, probably bottom, and then the Crockett Cup deserves to like get in the bin because I hated that shit.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder our credibility as wrestling fans because our bottom of the barrel is our biggest category.
Yeah, but that's our thing. It's the gimmick. We review bad shit on purpose.
We hate shit, dude. We hate bad shit.
You're right, but oh dear God. That Crockett Cup was boring as shit.
It was bad, dude.
I was like so excited for it, and then like the more I watched it, I was just like,
oh,
so disappointing.
Yeah. So I mean, all in all, what I'm hearing is we have we've got two more. If we had them up here, that would be entering the looks like it's the Lethal Lottery, and then one that would probably end up in early 2010s TNA B show being Hell in a Cell.
I just want to point out that our top tier, the best pay-per-views, were all performed by the third brand of WWE.
We don't have a single fucking AEW or WWE pay-per-view.
Like you have NXT and ECW before it was even a fucking brand.
And that's why it was so good.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was a glorified house show in the best way.
Yes. They just had fun. But
just had fun. Jeez,
on that incredible bombshell.
Shit, that's for sure.
Well, real quick, what I was going to say is next week we're going to be reviewing New Year's Evil, which NXT show from last night, and then we're going to be reviewing the AEW 2-week special, which happened last night and is going to happen next Wednesday next week. So
We have a
Be
shitload
prepared.
of wrestling to watch.
We're
It's
gonna
going to be a
watch
long episode.
And stick around because we got some shit that we're gonna do. Dude, if we're showing shirts, I guess it is late enough to show my awesome.
Oh God, don't do.
Come on, guys, Benoit, ride the fucking Bowflex, baby. It's a great shirt. Come town. Nick Mullen, the guy's a fucking genius. He's
Oh dear God.
Well, on that incredible bombshell.
Wait. 1 second. I just want to say. That was good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking funny. I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of Shane's and Dozer's, we really appreciate you sticking with us for 30 fucking episodes of this fucking bullshit that we've been doing. Wade, Aaron, I'm fucking drunk. Who am I forgetting? Wade, Aaron, fucking.
I mean,
Joe.
really, I was gonna say
from the beginning though. God, dude.
Your dad's friend, Shane?
Yeah, Ethan. Yeah,
Ethan.
What's
There
up,
we go.
E?
Sorry, Ethan. There's like a bunch of people that have stuck with us from the start. Hannah, fucking Jacob. Thank you so much for fucking bringing us on with PWJ. All our guests, and we got really big things happening in 2021. And by big, we mean like we're just,
Like train-sized big.
we're just gonna keep doing the same stupid shit we've been doing, and that's what we really mean by big. So, thank you so much for sticking with us for 30 fucking episodes.
Yep, and we'll have more in 2020, which it already fucking is.
Yes.
21.
Yes, 2020.
Doesn't fucking matter. It's the same shit different year.
Yes, you know what? Yeah, we've already had one fucking armed insurrection. So you know what? It's December 38th, I think, 2020. So
Yeah.
thanks for joining us, folks.
He's Shane. He's Isaac. I'm Dozer. Ring that bell icon. Subscribe, like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. We've been such good shoot. Till next time, keep on keeping on.